Yo, welcome back, demons. Today, what is this? Doom 1 through 8. This is one of my first Doom videos. Um, let's get straight to it, shall we? These are for people trying to straight slam Doom and learn them before the new updates are coming out and dropping. First things first, mark 2 tiles away from Doom. And we're straight just doing damage right now. Now we're gonna notice a couple things. This is a slow orb. We're gonna click one tile away, preferably to a clear tile, because if you see the slow orb, this is actually gonna put a shadow under your feet, so you need to move to a clear tile or you will take damage. We're gonna need to know that. That's one of the key things about Doom. This is the melee punisher, so we make sure to pop our melee. Again, a slow orb, nothing changes. After melee punish, you have to move. Nothing too crazy though, right guys? And I think this inventory is good for people trying to learn it or, wanting to add a couple things to their bag. So again, notice the melee punish early, get it out the way, click to a clear tile, attack the boss, and then protect. We don't want any silence, right? We don't want any non-damage ticks. So again, melee punish quick, attack the boss, and then start switching your prayer. Don't sit there and wait to protect, missing like 3 seconds just sitting there, right? We don't want that. We want to damage him as much as possible to get out the wave. So again, melee punish, pop your death charge. If you finish the wave on a melee punish, you will get health and prayer back. So any chance you're able to do that, slam him. Straight up. So notice, every time I have to, let's just shield phase lock in. Demon Bane weapon, prayer off, larva, 2 tiles away, we attack. You cannot take damage. You can be inside of the explosion as long as it's hitting Doom. If Doom's not in the way, you will take damage, right? So notice 2 tiles away. Make sure you're 2 tiles away from Doom as well, or else you're gonna get meleeed. Melee punish obviously can be on his chest. Notice how I'm attacking first and then protecting. I'm not protecting, not attacking, right? Slow orb. Always click away, attack the boss, protect. Remember, you don't need to click the boss again if you're already attacking him. So in a situation like this, same old, and we get that prayer back. So the only thing we saw there was shield phase, and after every shield phase will be a car phase, on wave 5 onwards, right? So we click to a clear tile, attack the boss. You don't have to attack the boss anymore after this. You're just gonna be straight attacking already, since you already clicked him. So again, slow orb, clear tile, or else you're gonna take damage because it's, the boulder's gonna fall on you. Prayer off during the shield phase. You hit him with any type of Demon Bane weapon to reset the meter. There we use Slayer Staff with a Demon Bane spell. The ones that are marked green, red, blue, you attack it with what color it is. So green is range, red is melee, blue is mage, right? And remember, 2 tiles away. If we have some extra over there that we don't want, notice the melee punish early so you can be ahead. And you're just going to master these little things and then you really will succeed. Always damage. It's too beneficial to the waves. Now this is That's volatile earth. So say one's here, one's here. You attack the first one to as the finish line. The second one is the start line. So don't get confused like you attack this one, then this one, it's gonna start here. It's gonna finish on your first click and then start on your second click. So we'll see it more, but that's just a little, I'm just planting the sapling in your mind. So again, we're built for this. We're gonna see carve phase after the shield phase, and that's permanent. So we're gonna see that from wave 5 onwards. Again, prayer off. We don't wanna do too much. Waiting for the larva to be 2 tiles away. If the larva get to him, he heals, right? But it'll stack. So like if one goes in, you take 1 damage. If 2 goes in, you'll take 2 damage, you know? And it stacks until you leave the room. So you want to kind of avoid that. Bring him to the middles of the room. So notice how it's a big square and we brought him to the middle left. Now we're taking him bottom middle, right? We're keeping him in the middles because we want the volatile earth to be perfect. So here we're going to take a little step back to get a little clear. Notice the volatile earth straight line. So we're going to hit this one, get to a clear tile, and then we're going to hit this one here. When do you hit it? It's 20 in-game ticks, but you can feel it. And then you literally, I don't want to see you guys walking. I want to see you guys just clicking in here. I'm just staying ahead of it. That's all I'm doing. Melee punish. And then we got to protect mage. We have all day. Shield phase. This is the perfect time to heal if you guys have taken damage. You don't want to be healing during damage phases unless you really need to. Simple as that, right? So here it's just freestyle mode at this point. Just make sure you get behind a rock. But yeah, that's wave 5. So now don't worry about anything other than this tile, this north B tile. Tile's in the description. This north B tile is our bread and butter. Don't go until that explodes in the air. Um, we're basically using what we've been using with the slow orb move, but now that's gonna set the boulder. So notice how the boulder's on the B tile, because we let the slow orb explode in the air before moving, which then set the boulder. That's the whole point. So we took 17 damage there. Alright, so we're gonna let him dive into this rock. We take no damage now. Go to this flame tile right here. So he can't slam any damage right now. Standing on this tile will manipulate him and watch the dirt get kicked up right there. That'll let us go behind this, and then we're gonna set him to the middle, and then just take cover, bam. We just followed these steps as deep as possible. That's all we're doing in this doom. Volatile Earth, start with the finish line, right? And or then shoot the second one for the start line. You just want to be inside of it. Remember, we're not walking in it. We're just staying ahead of it or inside of it. We're staying with it, right? Clear tile, attack the boss, protect. Shield phase is the prime heal time, so let's just heal up. Why not? Make sure we're resetting the boss every time. We do not want that to fill up. I don't know why I popped another one of those. That's fine. So again, we have no set thing for when he comes back alive. It's just straight freestyle. You gotta react a little bit. Wave 7, we have to protect a little bit faster now. It comes at you a bit faster. Let's just be prepared for that. No surprises. Okay, melee punish. Let it explode before going. And then you protect. Easy. Stand on this B1 tile after that. Let it get set on this B1 tile. Click to a clear tile, attack the boss. But then you remember, you have to protect faster. You can still attack the boss first though. And if you're not comfortable, it's fine to let that DPS go a little bit when you're learning. Again, same old, same old. Now we have the B1 set, so I'll show you. It gets even better. So you'll see him dash in there when you see the dirt get kicked up. You're looking at the B tile when I say dirt kicked up. Watch right here. I'll call it right there. Now we get to the behind the B1 tile and we're safe. So now we bring him to the middle like we've been doing, and then we go run to a rock. That's his. When you see that little worm on the ground, that little circle, that's him already having his mind set on where he's gonna go. So that's when you can move. Start with the finish line, end with the start line. We're gonna start it now. It's a feel thing. Like, it's no worries if we take damage inside of it. Not inside of it, but if it ends. So here we go. So I couldn't get the attack off, so I just straight protect it. Prayers off. So he's gonna eat up a little bit there. It's fine. So that's wave 7, guys. Wave 8 now. We introduce shadow stepping. Same old though. Set the B and the B1 tile up, and then use this flame tile. Tile's in the description. Step next to a shadow into a shadow. And don't worry, we'll go over that again. So notice how this is melee punish, so it explodes. Step into a shadow afterwards. Bam. So the first one is you stepping off the tile like we've been, or else you're gonna get hit by the shadow, right? The next explosion, because there's 2 slow orbs now, is you stepping into a shadow. The reason you're stepping into a shadow is because there can't be another shadow on top of where what already was. Like, a shadow can't spawn where a shadow once was, right? So anyway, same old, same old. Flame tile, we see that dirt get kicked up. We're behind the rock, simple. Lead them to the middle. And we gotta do a little running on this one, but it's all the same stuff. And then we get set up for our volatile earth. Remember, we keep it kind of straight line. If it's a little slanted, it is what it is. We step next to a shadow, into the shadow protect. So we're gonna take a little damage here. Don't panic, don't panic. Anything happens at the doom, right? So there, we took a little damage, but we're alive. When do we heal? Shield phase, perfect timing. We heal up instant. Let's go. No big deal. Make sure we're resetting the timer. Kind of choked popping that blue right now as well, but it's fine. Alright. So again, we're freestyling right now. We have no set plan here. We're just reacting. Because he should be close enough to just like slam out. That's wave 8. Now, after wave 8, you don't see any more mechanics. You just see more acid on the ground, right? So let's just keep replaying it to really get the feeling. Don't worry about the tiles. There is a way to use these tiles, but we're just not there yet. I got other videos on that if we're curious how to use them. So again, first one goes, you move. Second one goes, you step into the shadow. That's how you take no damage on the shadow steps, alright? So again, first one goes, you move. Second one goes, you step into the shadow. I'm using audio. It's all the same timing. It's never going to be switching up on you crazy, so it's good to learn the timing. So again, step next to a shadow, into the shadow protect. And we're solid. Got the melee punish, attack, step into the shadow. No big deal. Notice how we took that damage? We alive. That's why we brought all the food. Because if you've made it this far and you still have food, you're progressing and you're only going to get better and better, right? If y'all are scared about failing, don't be. This will pay out. So we're solid. So we got him where we want him. We're in the flame tile and we're slaying out. Let's go. Dirt kicked up there on the B tile. Send his ad to the middle. Bang. So we're keeping our straight line vibe. I like to shift click around just so you don't accidentally activate it. Because that could get kind of bad. So this is going to be a little tricky here. Ready? So we have to protect and still stay in the shield, right? Next to a shadow, into a shadow protect. So right there is tricky. You just have to react. There's no telling like that's gonna happen, right? So that could kill a lot of people. Not us though. Not the savages. Alright, bam. So I want you guys going as deep as you possibly can. If we have food still, I want us going deeper. So like, if you're looking at 600k, you're like, shh, like I'm running out of heals. No, we got plenty. Let me keep pushing, bam. Don't panic, guys. We're fine. So again, step next to a shadow, into the shadow. The timing is it exploding in the air, the slow orbs. There's two. Melee punish. The first one goes, you go. And then you step into the shadow afterwards. We're looking good right now, though. So again, the flame tile is our friend. Tile's in the description. And what are we gonna do here? Send it to the middle. And we're in a good spot, exactly where we are. So let's just see the straight line path. One there, and then just one right next to us. We're gonna step next to a shadow, attack it, step into the shadow, protect, and then bam, we're set. Not walking, I'm clicking, running. Your true tile's inside of it, that's key. As long as your true tile's inside of it, you can go on forever. So we're gonna go next to a shadow. Couldn't find a shadow, so don't panic. There was no shadows around me, so I just kept it moving so the boulder didn't land on me straight up right there. Doom will keep you on your toes. Out of this, you know, a lot of it's controllable, but there'll be some runs exactly like this where it's just kind of like wild. Does it kill the depth of the run? Of course, but are we still making good progress and learning? Of course. That's all that matters. And that's that. So we probably will claim here, even though we got some food. We're playing it safe, and that's just wave 10, right? So I was just showing you the wave 8, what you can see, right? And we saw it straight up. Hope y'all learned a thing or two. Hit the comments if you have any questions, Avi. Or hit the Discord. We got beautiful people inside. We're building that community up. It's been busy weeks, busy months, but hey, RuneScape never dies. Amen. Thanks for watching, guys. Bless your hearts.